goodness. Oh dear. Hello. Thank you for clicking on me. My name is Vorlex. I just got home from my day job, and I am ready. I'm ready to stream. I'm ready to chill out. That beeping was me, by the way. I forgot to turn off my desktop audio. Let's do that now. We will turn that back on when it's time to go over to Pokemon Elite Redux. Yes, indeed. Today I'm continuing my run of Pokemon Elite Redux. During my previous stream... Oh, I do want to point this out. I say we because I imagine there are very few of us. I got a new follower. Someone was kind enough to follow over the weekend, it seems, which is exciting and very kind of you to do. Thank you. Coco, good to see you again. Welcome back. What was I doing? Ah, yes. I was checking my stream title. We have Skypillar, then more Ocean Route battles. I think that's still accurate. Yes. Finished the Mono Dragon yesterday. Well done, Coco. What was that like, finishing that out? I'd love to hear more about that. My voice feels a tad off today. I did have to project my voice a little more. I had to be a little sterner at work today than I normally would. So my voice feels a bit off. I apologize if it sounds off as well. I should be back to normal tomorrow. Okay. On stream last time, I used this team of 6 to beat the gauntlet here to earn Mega Dragonite, and not Legend ZA's Mega Dragonite, but a unique Mega Dragonite to Pokemon Elite Redux. And I think I would like to scale Skypillar now. I am not sure. I don't recall whether Rayquaza is already up here before I've gotten the 8th badge. I imagine there is a number of people out there who hear me say that and go, "What? You call yourself a Pokemon fan? I thought you said Emerald was your favorite nostalgic Pokemon game." And yes, all of that is true. Oh, there it is. What's up, dude? You ended up sweeping the last 3 trainers. The last 3 trainers as in the champion, Drake, and Phoebe, question mark? 2 of the Elite Four and the champion? Maybe I got the Glacia, Drake, and Steven. So it was Glacia, not Phoebe. I had that order wrong. That's so cool. What did you use to sweep them? Let's go, Rayquaza. I really like that intro animation to the battle. Now, of course, I say let's go, Rayquaza. But this is Elite Redux, so we're just going to boop. And we're going to watch that shake a little bit. No way. Rayquaza in a Pokeball without damaging it first. Indeed, folks. In case it was unclear, in Pokemon Elite Redux, catching is guaranteed. What are we going to nickname Rayquaza? Oh, wow. So you swept Glacia and Drake with Mega Garchomp Z, and swept Steven with Roaring Moon. Well done. Congratulations. Does your progress through the other monotype challenges carry over into 2.65? Or are you going to have to reset those, or do those again as part of the Monochamp challenge? Nickname for Rayquaza. Here, how about this one? Quasar. That sounds appropriately awesome. Those of you familiar with Pokemon Emerald in general also probably noticed the Sky Pillar is significantly less ruined than it usually is. Very kind of the devs to do that for us. Ah, I see. You decided to start over. I respect that. That sounds cool. Oh, I didn't check for encounters in Sky Pillar. I might want more Pokemon from there. And I don't. I would pick up this Golurk if we had Mega Golurk in 2.5, but we don't. And I don't think I want these other ones either. That's fine. So, question, Coco. Maybe you're familiar with this, maybe not. I'm not sure, but I'm going to ask anyway because I'm curious. The Monochamp Challenge is a monotype run for every type and a mono region? A mono region run for every region? Is that accurate? Yeah, we can keep using this team of 6 for now. Hi, Micro. Welcome back. Good to see you again. How have you been? Maybe I should have checked the speed matchups here. I didn't expect Tauros to be faster than Hitmonlee. Maybe I should have, I don't know. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. Oh, and that takes out Hitmonlee. That's okay, I should have been more careful. I understand that. Monotype is for a type and monoregion is for a gen. I get that. The Monochamp challenge in general is providing proof of completion for all monotypes and all monoregions? Question? Is that accurate? And if so, There is a new... Missed the question. I see. My question is, what constitutes the Monochamp challenge, or the Monochamp title? Because as best I recall, that is completing a monotype run for every type, and a mono-region run for every gen. I'm having controller connectivity issues again. Ugh. Oh, you've been working out fashion frame ideas, Micro? Very cool. Fashion frame is indeed the true end game. What warframes have you been fashioning? Oh, I see. So I'm missing the Mono Redux run. That sounds really cool. I might actually try Mono Redux at some point. That sounds awesome. Gauss and Grendel. Classic combo. Lovely combo. Very cool. Oh, that Azuma rolls so fast. I don't like that one bit. It probably sees a kill, right? No, it doesn't seem to see a kill. No. Okay. Let's attack then. So, a follow-up, Coco, a follow-up to that question. Thank you for clarifying what the Monochamp challenge is made of. Follow-up question. Now that in 2.65 we have a not fully implemented, or a not complete hell difficulty, a new highest difficulty, does the Monochamp title have to be completed in elite difficulty or the new hell difficulty? Elite difficulty. That makes sense. That makes sense considering hell is only implemented so far into the game, and then it basically becomes elite difficulty again. That makes sense. Parabolic charge again, and we can protect with Audino. Impossible. That's hilarious. That is so funny. That is hilarious and exciting. I love how that sounds. I also think it's fun how they say most, as if they've tried some of them. Oh, I see. So it doesn't... I was remembering... It seems that I was remembering correctly that Hell mode is only implemented up so far. But I was incorrect to say that after that it becomes elite difficulty. It's still harder than elite. It just should be even more difficult than it currently is. That is so wild to say. Oh, what a fun sentence. Wait, let me check speed. Okay, we should be good. No, wait, that Relicanth has sturdy. Maybe if I play rough with Audino? Okay, yes. We're going to high jump kick with Hitmonlee to proc Relicanth's sturdy, and then play rough with Audino to secure the kill. I see, I understand now. So they have their elite teams, but not the modifiers that'll go along with hell difficulty. Micro, I would love to hear those two ideas. Are you planning... Because Goss and Grendel are getting deluxe skins soon. So are you doing this in anticipation of their deluxe skins? Or are you doing this with their current designs? Regardless of your answer to that question, I would love to hear your two ideas. Oh, I forgot to get water before I sat down. That's fine. This is the first time that I have not had water in front of me while streaming. Not that that matters for anyone other than myself, but hey. People are going to complain about anything. Anything they can find. Oh, look at this one little stretch of grass. How funny. I was a big fan of Toxapex when it came out. I'm glad that's here. I picked it up because I like it. Not necessarily because I see myself using it. Okay, we are here in Pacifidlog Town. With their current skins, I see. Oh, what a great combo. And I agree entirely that... Like, oh, what's going through my head right now? I agree that that's where you put those ideas. Like, if you were to swap those, and Grendel and Goss had those themes swapped, I don't think it would work as well. But that I like a lot. I'm very glad that that is at least obtainable in-game now. I'm very excited to see, oh, here's Mega Gyarados. Is that possible outside of a monotype run? Like, I understand that in order to get the Monochamp Pokemon as rewards in 2.65, you have to beat a team with its own type. Like, to get the Fairy Monochamp Pokemon, you have to beat the Fairy team with a Fairy team. But is there a way that the game tracks that you are on a monotype run? Or at the end of any run that you want to do at all ever, whether it's been a monotype run up to that point or not, can you put together a Fairy team and battle the Fairy trainer to get the Fairy prize Pokemon? Because if so, that sounds awesome. I would love to do that. Ooh, you can fight them anyway, but you only get the reward if you fight them with a monotype team. That's so cool. I love that implementation. I think that was a great way to do that. The amount of plat it's going to cost. Oh, yeah. There's a reason Fashion Frame is the true end game. There's a reason people say that. Is this Gyarados going to get faster when it Mega Evolves? Probably. We'll see. Want to know the cost? Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm surprised I survived that. I probably won't after this confusion recoil. I feel like I'm about to cringe when I hear the platinum cost of that fashion. But hit me with it. I am curious. Oh, goodness. 1.3 thousand. Insanity. I believe in you, though. I believe in you, though. So I'm obviously slower, but it doesn't see a kill with anything. I see. That's fascinating to me. You can skip Victory Road if you beat all the mono champs. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. That took me a bit to think about, but I do like that. I think it's interesting because the message that sends is that it implies that beating all of the mono champ trainers, the like 16 or 18 of them, I forget how many types there are off the top of my head, is intended to be roughly the same difficulty as going through Victory Road normally. And that also implies that you wouldn't get access to the Pokemon that are in Victory Road. Well, I suppose you could still go back and battle it, couldn't you? You could still go back and battle through it to get the Paradox Pokemon and so forth. Check the one you're facing and then the... So, ooh. We may have gotten a buff. Let's see here. Wait, I'm on 2.5 right now. 2.65. Do refresh just in case. So same sprite, which is cool. The sprite's still awesome. And we're looking at same base stats. Abilities. We're looking at Draconize versus Drake of Rage, Tinted Lens and Rampage versus Draconize. I suppose that makes sense. Tinted Lens buffs your resisted damage. Yeah, so it means all moves, basically you always deal damage as if you were at least hitting neutrally. Rampage, no recharge after a KO if you would normally have to. I would call that a buff. I would call that a buff over Draconize. Yeah. Alright. Heck yeah, Mega Gyarados Y. Also true, Mystic Power giving you stab with every type. You would get stab with normal moves and dragon moves anyway. So you didn't need to turn the normal moves into dragon moves. I think that still gently affects moves like Hyper Beam. Because Hyper Beam, on the Gyarados that I'm facing right now, if this thing were to use, here, Boom Burst, or Hyper Beam, that is currently counting as Dragon, which means Fairy types would be immune to it. But... oh, I got rid of it. But this Gyarados having Drake of Rage instead, shout out to the Lake of Rage, by the way, great reference. Having Drake of Rage instead means that Hyper Beam and Boom Burst moves like that will get the boost from Mystic Power, being counted as stab, but still be able to hit Fairy types. So not only did we not need to turn normal type moves into dragon type moves due to Mystic Power, we get stab anyway, but not turning normal type moves into dragon type moves is better for a potential matchup against a Fairy type Pokemon, if you ever have to deal with that. Because the Fairy type will now take damage from this Gyarados' normal type moves. And the aforementioned Hyper Beam, right here, that is never resisted due to Tinted Lens, and if it gets a kill due to Rampage, you don't have to recharge. You don't have to spend a turn recharging. Very freaking cool. And it looks like this Magnezone did not hit as hard as I was hoping it would, but it did tank beautifully. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that little speck of red. This Gyarados is really hanging on. Micro, how do you feel? How do you feel about that? The platinum cost. I mean, obviously it's enormous. But how do you feel about it? So we got Mega Gyarados Y right there. Very cool. That is, I think, if memory serves, the last of the unlockable Mega Evolutions that I went through, or that I showed the list of on stream a couple weeks ago. Let's change the stream title to Route 132 Ocean Battles, because that is what we're doing right now. It's going to take me a couple of runs through this route due to the heavy currents. I do not have memorized all of the ways through this route or where all of the trainers are, so it'll take me a bit. Oh, this thing is air blower. That is, ugh. Oh. Ooh. Air blower, aerodynamics. That's cool, I guess. Can I Mega Evolve this just for free because I'm in permanent Megas mode? Or can I Mega Evolve it after it knows Dragon Ascent? I can just Mega Evolve it here. Well, it already knows Dragon Ascent. And V-Create, funny enough. Let's change it back. Get rid of Dragon Ascent. And we can no longer Mega Evolve. That makes sense. Let's put that back on. Wait, let's go back into the... I am not certain whether I want to use this Pokemon. Well, it may... Obviously, Air Blower is incredible. In general, but especially in doubles. And I'm on permanent Megas mode, so it's not like I'm keeping up some kind of facade where I'm trying to do the game in a difficult, or play the game in a difficult way. I'm obviously not. I have a team of 6 permanent Mega Evolutions right now. So, what's the problem with using a legendary Pokemon? Much less a Mega Evolved one? Oh, but having permanent Mega Rayquaza means it doesn't have automatic Tailwind. Oh, goodness. Can I Mega Evolve it and then get rid of Dragon Ascent in favor of Aerolate Extreme Speed? Is that kosher? It's gonna let me do that. Oh, that is silly. Oh, goodness. Micro, that is quite a shopping list. Uh-huh. Oh, my word. Mm-hmm. Wow. Props to you for putting together that shopping list. That, I think, puts into perspective the potential overall platinum cost of the various fashions people put together. Where is my Dragonite? I want to use Mega Dragonite, but I seem to have lost it. I went out of my way. I spent a whole stream last week team building for this. There it is. There you are. Alright, Dragonite. Form change. Oh, there he is. Awesome. Locked into multiscale, that's okay. Galvanize, so we absolutely... No, come on. Use Dragonite Delivery. Dragonite Delivery being the Dragon-type Mono-Champ Pokemon, yeah? So we have Extreme Speed for our electric move, which is also going to proc Thunder Call to trigger Smite at 20% power. How did Dragonite Delivery treat you? How'd that go? Is Jolly still okay if I'm using Extreme Speed? Probably. Because I'll have other moves that aren't Extreme Speed. We're going to use Outrage, Dragon Dance. Oh, we can use Thrash too. Due to Discipline, Rampage moves do not trap. So I can use Outrage without its downside. Or Thrash without its downside, and that becomes Electric type, but I still want Extreme Speed for this. Because that's insane. That's just too cool. And what else do I want? Is there a flying type rampage move? Perhaps? Probably not. Earthquake, I suppose. For coverage? Ooh, okay. Micro, thank you for sharing that. We're going to use Earthquake for coverage here. Now I can't have Assault Vest on it. But I can... Weakness policy? Question mark. Yes. We'll put weakness policy on it because it has multi-scale to have damage taken while it's at full HP, and I can hope that it gets hit with a super effective move. Let's bring in... Nope. I do still want Audino here to support the Dragonite. Well, I suppose I'm team building now, aren't I? I really like this Hitmonlee. It's done so well for me. What else do I want in here supporting the Dragonite? What else can I do? Does it have Levitate? No. No, it's not innately immune to anything. That is okay. It probably doesn't need any dedicated support. Falozal's always fun for the automatic Tailwind. I was about to put Magnezone back in, but I have Mega Dragonite now, being electric type. What even am I doing? Blaziken? No, because I have Hitmonlee. Dang. Lapras. Coco, what other moves are you talking about? So we have two forms for Mega Lapras. We have this one that we saw... Oh, very cool ability that we saw in the Ice-type version of the Gauntlet that we did. And then we have this version of Lapras. I don't want to run Rain, though. So let's use the other version. Here we go. So this one wants to use sound moves. Very, very bulky Pokemon. Holy cow. Sheer Cold is curious. Oh, there's Boom Burst. Can I get Dragon Dance? That's odd. No, I already have Boom Burst. Is there an Ice-type sound move? Probably not. Let's just take Ice Beam then. It's fine. Oh, wow. I like hearing about your swirly glasses sets. Those sound so creative to me. Maybe Icy Wind for a little more support. Oh, Life Dew would be great on this thing. Yeah. And then Protect, probably? Give it leftovers. Cool. I'm excited to use this thing. I'm excited to use this Mega Lapras. Your last team had 2 swirly glasses sets. Very cool. Very cool. I've never, at least so far, I have never had the presence of mind to realize when a swirly glasses set would be good in a given moment. Let's bring Velozel back, because we can. We like that Tailwind. What types am I really missing here? Let's bring a Grass type in. What can we do with that? Dreadnought, perhaps? No, how about something else to make use of Velozel's Tailwind? Hitmonlee really appreciates it. In fact, with that Tailwind, I can... It's already adamant, just kidding. Oh wow, I didn't know Whirring Moon could get Esper Wing. That sounds incredible. Roaring Moon with Esper Wing. Good old Shell Smash. Something else to make particularly good use of Tailwind. You know what? Like this popcorn. Yeah, we can make this adamant now due to the Tailwind support. Absolutely, get in here. Let's just make sure that's already Mega Popcorn. Yes, it is. Alright, let's get back to it. Oh my word. Blood Moon on Roaring Moon? Dang, they really did crazy things to Roaring Moon's move pool. Giving it Esper Wing and Blood Moon. Blood Moon just sounds very flavorful. I agree completely. I'm just surprised. I really like the back sprite on this Mega Dragonite. Oh, just in time. We get hit with that earthquake to just in time to proc weakness policy when I was gonna one-shot anyway. Hisuian Braviary is one of my favorites, in part due to Esperwing, because I love the move so much. Ooh, full team of 6 here. Let's see how this goes. Is that about to be a Mega Dragonite? Yes, it is. Dragonite. Charizard. It's Charizard X, though. So it's going to keep Fire Dragon. Hold on. When I select Outrage, it doesn't let me select a target. Even if I select Charizard with Extreme Speed, go back to Outrage so that it's still targeting Charizard. It swaps to Breloom as soon as I actually press it. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's so fast. Super effective move, procs, weakness policy. Outrage attacks an opponent at random. Okay. Today I learned. Glad that only hit 2 times. And it attacked the Charizard. That's what I was wanting it to do anyway. Thank you, Coin Flip. Well done, Dragonite. Oh, no, that wasn't necessary. Can I get Audino to heal this sleep? With Healer, perhaps? With that Caretaker ability, that would be great. I can only use Outrage. I thought the ability said it doesn't trap me. Or does trap mean that I can still swap? I can still switch Pokemon, but if Dragonite stays in, it has to use Outrage. I'm going to use Life Dew here to heal Dragonite back up to full so that multi-scale works again. Coco, I do see that use case for Dragonite delivery. Having the same base stats as a Mega, but still be able to hold an item, is definitely huge. Especially when you're not on Permanent Megas mode. And it sounds like you don't play with Permanent Megas mode. So I definitely see the value in that. Okay. Dragonite is no longer locked into using Outrage. We're going to protect with Audino because it's so low. Dragonite still won't wake up. I think we're just going to have to let Audino go down here. Nothing else. There we go, Dragonite. Let's catch this electric type. Extreme speed. Not very effective because Porygon Z is part electric in this hack. And then the free smite, having used an electric type move. Very freaking cool. And with the leftovers from last turn, and the life dew from this turn, Audino barely survives. Oh my goodness. Serendipity. This Lilligant is part fairy, which means I can't use Outrage with the risk of it targeting Lilligant at random. We're going to use Extreme Speed here. This might kill on its own, but even if it doesn't, we have the automatic Smite after. Come on. These guys just love putting Dragonite to sleep. It's obviously the bigger threat. Makes total sense. I protected with Audino last turn, so I used Life Dew even though I'm using Earthquake as well. I don't like that one bit. Oh, hello, cat. Yes. Can I help you? Thank you, Audino, for finally taking care of that sleep. Oh my gosh. Yes, you want up here? Come on. Come on, cat. Oh, yes, hello. Pardon me. Forgive me, stream. Forgive me, stream. A cat has appeared. Yes, hello. Hello, you good and fabulous boy. No, that's my microphone. Hey, I need to be able to see my screen. Chill out for me. Thank you. There we go. There we go. No, that's my microphone. Stop that. I bump my microphone enough to annoy viewers. I bump my microphone plenty. I do not need you doing it too. Thank you. Okay, let's keep trying. Cat? Well, we can see what this Lilligant strategy is. Sleep powder and then quiver dance while you're asleep. And it's working. Let's keep trying. Curious that it used a grass move here and not a fairy type move to be super effective on Dragonite. Come on, Dragonite. Ugh. Cat, really, I need to be able to see my screen. Thank you, Dragonite. I used extreme speed here so that Dragonite would get its turn before Lilligant does. I don't think that crit wound up mattering. I think that would have killed anyway. Cat, I'm gonna need you to chill out. Chill out. Right here. Yes. Let's bring in popcorn because it's funny. So, Dragonite is going to take out Lilligant with extreme speed, and Popcorn is going to use Bullet Seed on Luxray. This should take out the Luxray, because Popcorn has both Technician and Skill Link, so this will hit 5 times guaranteed. There we go. Good job, Popcorn. What a frustrating battle. Dragonite spent most of it asleep. Oh my goodness, we're at 56 minutes. Have I finished all the battles so far? Yes, I have no battles east of here. Very cool and very good. Okay. Then I'm going to call stream here. Next stream, which should be tomorrow, I will pick up our Route 132 battles from right here at these two. And otherwise, no, I don't understand where I was going with that sentence. Otherwise what? For Alex, what? Huh? Anywho, let's go back here. Boop. Thank you very, very much for joining me today. Whether you are in stream right now or not, or whether you're in stream or watching the VOD, thank you so much for clicking on me and watching my stuff. I am honored to have you present in whatever form or fashion. Coco, thank you very much for your input on Pokemon Elite Redux today. Thank you for telling me about your Mono Dragon run. I'm excited to hear that the Mono Champ reward Pokemon are in the game now. I definitely see myself challenging them to get those Pokemon rewards in game, even though I don't necessarily see myself doing a Monotype run overall. I definitely want to try my hand at some of those battles. See how I can do with those. Micro, thank you for telling me about your exploits in Warframe, especially coming up with a fashion for Goss and Grendel. I do not envy that platinum cost, but hey, I believe in you. And thank you for sharing that regardless. If you are watching the VOD of this, thank you for clicking. Thank you for contributing to my views. I think that sounds like such a strange sentence to say out loud, and maybe it is weird, maybe not, I don't know, but I do mean it. Thank you, and thank you for sticking around for the full duration. That's what I'm hoping, Coco, yeah. The reward, I'm hoping. Can you hear that in the mic? Is my mic picking that up? I think a plane is flying overhead. My cat certainly seems to think so. Yeah, go check it out. What's going on? That is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I can reach Victory Road in my current off-stream 2.65 run and just get to the Mono Champ trainers and compile a team and just face them. I'm hoping that I can do that. If not, fine, it is what it is, but that does sound fun. We just hit an hour, so I'm calling stream there. Thank you all so much one last time. My next scheduled stream is tomorrow. That is Thursday, March 19th at 3 p.m. Eastern. See y'all in the next one.